Opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or messages posted in chat are strictly their own personal views and do not reflect the views of Bolin Services Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit organization, nor does it reflect the views of the sponsors of this program. Political commentary, if any, are strictly personal opinions and should not be construed as endorsements of or opposition to any political party, candidate, or voter initiative by Bolin Services Inc. This audio-visual presentation is copyrighted by Kenneth W. Bolin. No rebroadcast, retransmission, simulcast, or other distribution of this video or the audio associated with it is permitted without the express written permission of Kenneth W. Bolin. All original content on this presentation is owned in full and solely by Kenneth W. Bolin.
Warning, the following podcast has extremely high levels of Kenny Bolin. Studies have shown that excessive exposure to Kenny Bolin may have damaging effects to your physical and mental well-being. Viewer discretion is advised. No, seriously, we mean it. There will be naughty words, lots of them, probably. Now you've been warned. This warning sponsored by the story.
No. It's not sponsored by any such person. We're not going to have any of that going tonight. I don't know. What do we want to do here tonight? What do we want to do? It's been a little while. We do have the screen going there in the background real well. Let me bring up comments. See who gets in here tonight. And it's been a little while. It's been, week or so, maybe a little bit longer since we've been here. I've been very tired. My eye has been giving me a lot of trouble today. Hi, Scooby. He's acting like he wants to go out, but I have no help. I think Bob is doing Nerd Night tonight, so he won't be around. Coltrane rarely shows up on Tuesday, so I don't think he'll be around. And so I don't really have any help tonight, and I got a dog that needs to go out, and of course, it's so-called showtime. So, but I won't be here long. I'm making a prediction. We set up a GoFundMe account for 4 of our families that are in desperate need. 4 of our families. We have 10,000 subscribers, so 10,200 to this show. Oh God, we've got 12,000 followers on Facebook. We've got 11,000 followers on 30,000 followers on Google. God knows how many on LinkedIn, various others. And I set up this GoFundMe account about 2 weeks ago because we got 4 families. Jin's father died at the age of 58. And he is, they're needing desperate help for the burial of their father. Yaeling's father, the little girl that's 10 years old that sells peanut butter door to door, her father was hit and killed by a truck driver driving his motorcycle out earning money for the family because he's a delivery guy. Well, he got hit and killed. And then we have Eunice's family. Eunice's mother is in the hospital as we speak today, waiting on to get enough money to actually do the surgery for gallbladder surgery. We thought it took $700 to get that surgery going. Well, way things go in the Philippines, we still need $200 more to get the doctor to do the work and to be assured that they have the medication they need for everything she's going to need off afterwards. This is the same surgery that Jelly Bean just went through not too long ago. Thank the good Lord above, or whoever it is you pray to, that we got her PhilaHealth not too long ago. And that's covering about 70% of everything. And also thankful she's there because this same surgery in America without insurance would be unaffordable. But I don't think they would let you die the way they do in the Philippines. And hang on, we got one more. Let's see. Oh, and poor Vanessa, she is going through stage 3 throat cancer and needs about another $200 on top of the hundreds and hundreds that Bob has raised to send them. Well, he didn't raise it; he used his own money. And let's see, Bucky, Kentucky, Kenny, it's me. Well, I don't know who me is, so you'll have to tell me who me is. And so we got a lot of people in these. So that's why we set up the GoFundMe account. This is really bigger than what this show is going to be able to take care of. Because we still have roughly 100 to 150 families throughout the course of a 90-day period that we try to help make sure they have food, water, electricity, school supplies, just the basic needs of life for roughly about 150 people. Well, I can't tell you till you tell me who you are, because I don't know who Bucky, Kentucky is. So, and I'm pretty sure the profile picture ain't helping me any. So you'll have to tell me who you are. So, other than that, there's Scooby. There's Scooby. He's a little baby checking out the window, checking out the squirrels. Gentleman's in here, but Gentleman won't be donating because she's one of the families that we help raise money for. So wearing the old school shirt tonight. Can't see it because I have the camera tilted up too high. And I'm on my new monitor. It's another reason I wasn't able to do a couple of shows, is that finally, after about 8 or 10 years, the 65-inch computer screen monitor died. And I had a friend of mine that said that he had a friend that might be able to fix it, but it was going to take forever. So I gave it to him. He lives upstairs, and he said they got it fixed, and it's up and running. And conveniently, because his television died and was beyond repair, which was a TV he bought from me about 4 years ago, died the same day as mine. That's weird shit. When two TVs in the same building, they were both old, died the same day. So I ordered this one from Walmart, put it on a credit card, 6 months interest free. And so the payments are very small. The TV's a little smaller. This one here is a 55-inch, more suitable for the computer desk. And I can put stuff under. So actually, it gives me a little bit more room to work with here. And then if I need to get additional cables into the back of it or whatever, that works out pretty good too. So we are in desperate need of help. Kenny, it's me. We don't have anything. We don't have anything. Let's see here. The Macho Man's here. Well, no, it wasn't a power surge this time. I've had a few of those around here that have damaged some things. Wasn't a power surge. It just I turned it off one day and it wouldn't come back on. So we don't know.
I'll tell you exactly what it was. You're cursed.
I think I was cursed. I think because that seems to work. That seems to work from what I've noticed. Yeah, absolutely. Now that you're here, I'm going to adjust the camera down a little bit. Well, no, I'm not, because that just set me up to take a screenshot. Been so long since I've done the show, I forgot what buttons do what.
It's been so long since I did it. I had my earpiece in backwards and couldn't figure out why I couldn't turn the damn thing up.
I'm going to adjust my camera down just so it looks like the television got done showing screensaver. I thought it would show screensavers for quite some time. Apparently not. Apparently not. Hang on.
Tired.
Where's my camera? As you can tell, I got the camera setting much further back than normal, so it tries to get more.
Looks like a studio show, kind of.
Yeah, the scenery in. I got the clocks over here now. That's been on top of the old television forever. 69 lovely degrees in here right now. You can't beat that. Dog is watching the clock. Oh, this is one thing. Well, if I do that, it covers up. See, I'm just one of those. I like for the word king to show. You see what I'm saying? I like for that to show.
Like, I know who you are. You got tilted.
The mixer is down here a little bit easier access for me now.
Now we can see the K.
This here is a orange Coca-Cola. It is half vitamin water, orange, and half Coca-Cola. So, and believe it or not, it still tastes like Coca-Cola, only with orange flavor. And I just
don't they have an orange Coke?
I haven't seen it if they do.
I think it's that like those Burger Kings where you can pick like 52 different flavors.
I have a family member that sent me a picture of a strawberry and cream Pepsi today in the particular city and country that he's in today. And he thinks, I wonder
how that compares to Dr. Pepper.
He thinks it's exclusive to that country. I'll send you a picture of it later. I told him if he comes back here anytime, Bucky, Kentucky is shocked Kenny doesn't remember him.
That's kind of a cool name, though.
Yeah.
Bucky,
It's
Kentucky.
I had a cousin named Bucky. Well, I'm not saying I don't remember the name. I just probably
Got to refresh it
remember
a little
that you don't donate much and that you don't have a badge supporting the show, which makes you. Well, somebody donated.
Oh, there's a cha-chang for you.
TC from the NC with the first and only donation of the night of $10. We have a GoFundMe set up trying to raise $12,000, and that's just going to be the tip of the iceberg for all the shit we got going on. With Vanessa, with Eunice's mother, the gallstone surgery that needs to be done today. Doctors, let's tell you how much doctors give a shit. The surgery needs to be done today, but we need our money. They've got 7 of the 900 they need. Similar situation with Bob and Vanessa. They had pretty similar amounts. They had the bulk of what they needed. And now Vanessa's needing a suction machine, some various other medications. Even once they do other
what's going on?
Yeah, it's been a mess. It's been a mess. So Randy Satterley, the first and only, to my knowledge, let me check here. Let me check my email. But
come Thursday, I'll be able to come through. I was expecting a payout tonight, but of course, nothing is ever done on time. So.
hey, later eventually can be viewed as better than sooner.
That's true. That's true.
I get all.
Hopefully, I'll get to a point where I can give a steady amount monthly.
Yeah, I have all kinds of new followers on Instagram, and so many of them look like the fakest ass accounts ever.
Do you have any referees and
Matt Atkins with a $20 donation. Thank you, Matt. Matt's the one that sponsored us on StreamYard for a little bit.
Oh, nice.
And so we're off and running. So at least I'll be here over the half hour. The Macho Man, oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Satterley always comes through. Pretty reliable individual, yeah. That kills me.
That was one of the weirdest transformations ever. When remember how his hair used to look like hay, like he could set on fire at any moment.
Look like.
Then he went to WCW. It was all black.
He looked like if you put him on a big pole out in the cornfield, he'd be a scarecrow.
Yeah, or if
he looked like he was made of hay. Yeah, truly.
But then in WCW, he had that black, slick back hair and a ponytail. It's like, who finally told him?
I could do the decent thing and put the AirPods in. But
there you go.
So I sent you some pictures of the setup here now. And now my son wanted me to buy one of those curved monitors, like the 42-inch version. And he said, the gamers love it. I said, I haven't played a video game since Triple Play 97.
Oh, damn.
That's the last video game I ever played.
I played that game, too.
Other than some Bust-A-Move. I don't think I need a 32-inch curved monitor to play Bust-A-Move. I don't think.
You might like Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, why would I like that?
Because you get to go back and kill Klansmen.
Oh. Ooh, wow.
That's one of the missions. Oh, yeah.
You might have stumbled onto my game right there. What about current? If it'll let you kill current Klansmen, now that'd be a lot of killing. I'd be a busy mofo.
Probably had to create a character and do it, but hey, whatever works, right?
Create a character. I could do that. Trying to adjust the microphone properly here. So yeah, the camera's way back, but I like, oh,
that's a good view though.
Yeah, I'm doing it wrong though because the right-wing podcasters. Not that you're a right-wing podcaster, but they all have the camera like there's a desk and then the walls 3 feet behind them, which might be similar to what you've got going on there. And it is normally well lit, and there's a Shure microphone on a stand. I'm sure costs $200.
Oh yeah,
and you talk about right
everywhere.
Yeah, and you talk about right-wing shit. And I could talk the stuff and sound like I believe it. Me and Jimmy used to do it all the time. Jimmy would call me.
That's got to be the easiest gig in the world if you got the stomach for it.
And they're making if you got the stomach and no morals, it is the easiest gig in the world. Yeah. And it's like the Charlie Kirk thing. I tried to keep my mouth shut for a while, And then I keep seeing the reel after reel after reel of what he thought about black women in general, the race, and then people that support him will try to claim he's not a racist. No, just tell me you like the racism, and that's why you liked him.
They are actually talking about making the 202 down here, Charlie Kirk Avenue.
And they dropped the flag. That tells you about the current administration when they drop the flag half-mast. So Bucky, are you gonna?
But not for Jesse Jackson.
So Randy the Macho Man Saturday $50 challenge. Challenge anybody watching the show to match my donation tonight. Thank you very much. TC from the NC with $10.
Oh, you wait till Thursday, sir.
Oh, shit. You oughta. And Matt XO, we got 10, 20. That's 30. So we got 80 in the house so far. The GoFund. Here's where you guys can really help. If you all know anybody, not Bucky, but if you know anybody, have you ever met a successful Bucky in your life? Other than O'Hare.
I was going to say, wasn't the Beaver kind of famous for a little while?
No, Charlie Kirk was not friends.
No, he was
with
not.
Jesse fucking Jackson. Of course, they're both dead. They might be friends now because they both believe in the Invisible Man, last I heard. Right? Right?
Except one died honorably and one
died honorably and the other one died spreading hate. So a little different.
Like a Pez dispenser.
But I have to admit, do not sing it. Satterley giving you some shit, the Macho Man. Tells you not to sing it. He tells you to bring it on Thursday.
No, you got to bring that.
And I'll be here Thursday because health permitting, because we're desperate. And
the train to be in.
The train.
Yeah, Candace Owens is right. Now she's talking a whole bunch of shit about him. You see that?
Yeah. Now that she's
it is funny watching them implode. Exactly.
Yeah, and who's the black congressman from South Carolina that just got orange cream all over his face, and now Trump is basically shitting on him and his people. And
is it Jesse something?
God, hang on.
I can see him like in my mind.
No, it ain't Jesse. But he is a congressman from South Carolina who's black. Very gummy. You got a lot of gum. I call it gummy. But hey, he's got teeth and I don't, so that's something to envy. Now I would not doubt that Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk were friends. I've heard enough Kansas Owens. Yeah, she should live in Kansas. There's a lot of racists over there. Then again, there's a lot in Kentucky too. So who am I to talk? But so Bucky, what brings you in, being as you've a longtime friend, very little donations and no badge? What brings you here tonight, Bucky, being as you the only one talking?
Is it Jim Clyburn?
Nope. No, I know who that is, but that's not him. Computer.
Damn.
Name me the black congressman from South Carolina. That list should be short.
Yeah. That's exactly what I typed into Google.
Jim
Clyburn and Tim Scott are the
Tim Scott.
Tim Scott, yeah.
Oh, the other one's black too. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't. He must not get as much camera time as Tim Scott. But oh my God, Tim.
No,
Scott
he's a Democrat, so of course not.
Oh, he's the Democrat.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know South Carolina even had a Democratic representative.
I didn't either.
But if it's a
he got that George Jefferson hairstyle though, that like right down the middle.
yeah, okay. Well, that's why, because I was thinking nothing but Republicans in South Carolina. That's where.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
That's where an old friend of mine is from. That's a big Clemson fan.
Oh, I wonder who that is. Yosemite Sam.
That used to, Yosemite Sam. He go figure. Oh, by the way, was a huge Charlie Kirk fan. That's what started our demise. And
I wonder what happened.
He hid it on his show, but he didn't hide it to me personally, and he also didn't hide it on Facebook. He knew he had lots of friends on Facebook. But no, I will not argue with you, Bucky O'Hare, the only successful Bucky that I ever knew, Bucky O'Hare.
Now, have you ever noticed, like, when you go into science and space and all that, like when they show you the people that actually configured all these astronomical figures, there's always a black woman in there, or two or three. But you know they're dumb, so what the hell?
What do they know?
Exactly.
And Charlie Kirk all but said as much. said that there should be no black governors, no black senators, no black presidents, female especially, because
there was somebody slurping his ass on a show because they repeated what he said about if I go on an airplane and I see a black pilot, I have to wonder if he's qualified. Which first of all, that's a dumb fucking thing because you got to qualify with the FAA. Period.
Yeah,
so even if you're at the bottom of the class, you qualify, you dipshit.
Regardless,
I mean, like they're just gonna let me come up there and fly a plane because I'm black. You know what I mean? It's just common sense, people. But the dude was trying to say he didn't say that, and they were like, "Well, yeah, he did."
There's just real.
Well, it wasn't in context. Like, shut up.
I'm doing my show, sweetie, but I'll be with you right after the show, and trying to support our GoFundMe account. We're waiting on Bucky from Kentucky to make a big donation. We could be here a while.
From Kentucky, he needs a theme song.
Bucky from Kentucky, can we? Me and you got a lot of time here on the show. Can we get a donation for just something? Something. Some of your Uber money. Some of your what are the other ones? The bring food.
Something eats. No, it's
Uber
Eats and
$40 to bring you a hamburger.
What is that? DoorDash.
DoorDash, yeah, those places.
Yeah, it costs more than your food cost to actually bring it to you.
Can we put you down for something? Let's see. Which I need to cross to see that I can go straight to. Okay. Once you cross the sea, how far away from home will you be?
That sounds like old shanty,
doesn't it now? I had several of our people that we help in the Philippines. We paid for several of them. I'm a diabetic on medication, asshole, and I give 30% of the money that I make to charity, and I'm on probably a lower Social Security check than you are. So don't give me that shit. To come up with
how much does GoFundMe take out?
Yeah. Do what now?
How much does GoFundMe take out?
I don't know. You would probably be just to be on the safe side to make the donation through our normal meet because I don't know what they take.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've set up. The only other time I set one up was for my mother's funeral because the family wanted me to try because mom.
She's still in an urn, huh?
Is she still in an urn? No, mom wanted this $10,000 funeral. I didn't have $10,000 to put on a funeral, or if I die, I ain't getting one either. And so the family's begging me, Kitty, it's what mom would have wanted. I said, well, mom don't know any different. Mom found out today there is no heaven. Calm down. She found out today. The rest of you still.
Or she woke up as a beetle or something like that.
I don't know. That's a possibility. I'm not going to argue that. I don't recall any beetle or butterfly days in my past or June bug. I did save a June bug today. There was a June bug got in my house that was resting over here on Underdog.
Ain't that your sister?
I wasn't going to kill him. He was just collapsed to Underdog. Well, I wasn't going to kill him.
Yeah.
So I picked him up and took him to the door and laid him on the chair outside. And then Scooby went out and ate him. No.
I was about to say that a hawk came by.
Would have been a great story, though, wouldn't it? Yeah, thanks, man. I was fine on Underdog. And then your goddamn dog eats and then your dog eats me. Underdog would have never have eaten me. Never. Do you know how old
he's here to save the day? It's got to be from the 68, probably.
That's not the 68 version. Dennis Corleuzza. You remember us talking about that name? Dennis Corleuzza was the former president of the NWA. Dennis Corleuzza is the one that booked me on the first Eddie Gilbert Memorial in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where the Roots are from, by the way. Black band on Jimmy Fallon. And
I watch Philly News every morning after I'm done with local.
Do you really? They used to have a white
Channel
guy
6.
that wore a yachter's cap. You watch the Philadelphia 6 News?
Man, I'm telling you what, they have a whole
I'm a diabetic on that gets me right there.
They got Asians, black ladies, man, they're just all gorgeous.
Yeah. To use your medical reasons to get out of making a donation.
Is that Genelin?
Coltrane.
How do you pronounce that?
You know me well. That is Genelin Beato Gigono. I don't know. Your guess would have been as good as mine. Jenilyn is the first name. She's one of our Filipinos. Yeah.
That does sound like an NBA player.
What about all that AMC money you got from your brother? You stupid Bucky fuck. My brother didn't have a penny of AMC money because he was too stupid to do what I told him to do years ago. But I did inherit everything he had, which as of, and here you go, here's a commitment on here. I told him I didn't want none of it. They said, well, if you don't take it, the state's going to get it. And I said, well, me or the state. Okay, well, if it's down. Because he was a racist fuck, apparently maybe like Bucky. Bucky from Kentucky, he'd be very proud of that name. And doesn't want to donate because he's on medicine. What about your AMC? See, that shows how much you know about the show. Timmy John never had a fucking penny of AMC money.
You can get insulin at Walmart for $19.
It's called an investment account, dumb fuck. And so if you actually knew anything, you'd know Timmy John was too stupid, being from Kentucky, to do what his brother had told him to do. Why do you think I have family members traveling all over the fucking world? Because I'm not a selfish fuck, and I gave my goddamn money away. And now he can do anything he wants, where he wants.
What the hell kind of flex is that?
What the hell? What the hell? I have
yeah, buddy, you get a pass.
Yeah, he's okay. You sound like the guy from the senator from Oklahoma who said that Donald Trump's not racist because I'm Cherokee and he's always been nice to me. Well, I'm half Cherokee. How fucking black do I look?
I was about to say that's like the white dudes. It's like I'm 1/16 Cherokee on my mom's side.
I'm not a racist.
She was a Cherokee princess.
You might not be a racist, but you are a selfish dumb fuck that uses medic. No, Bucky, go away, Bucky. Bucky, just go away.
$3, Bucky.
Just go away.
$3.
And I'm even deleting all of his comments.
Bye, Bucky.
No, fuck Bucky. No, anytime you come on here
Bucky.
And use your fuck Bucky. I want that to be the new phrase. As a matter of fact, you want to get over with me tonight, the first thing I want to see in the comment section, fuck Bucky. That's a t-shirt right there. Fuck Bucky.
There it is. But you have to say Buck Fucky or something.
Comes in here running that penis liquor of his. And not that I, if that's how he has his fun, that's fine. We support
if it's tasty to you, it's tasty to you.
What's that?
I said, if it's tasty to you, it's tasty to you.
If it's tasty, yeah. If it's hey, that's your business. Don't make me do yours. I won't make you do mine. How's that?
Boom. There
so, underdog right there. No, that goes back to 1987. Dennis Corluzza bought that. Dennis Corluzza bought that for my son back in 1987. And hey, dog. And Bucky. What do you want me to do? Give blood? I'll give you one of his last comments you'll ever see. What do you want me to do? Give blood money? I'm diabetic on medication. Well, so am I, motherfucker.
With that sugary ass blood.
Did you see the screenshot of how much money I've given since February of last year?
Yeah,
it's called over $23,000 fucking dollars due to side work and the donations we make on this show, and then whatever the fuck I get on bonus check from doing side work. I don't need to be fucking rich. I like helping people. It's what I like to do. And I've gathered a lot of you don't. What's up, Kelly Price? Kelly, you good for a donation tonight? Because Bucky wasn't. Bucky from Kentucky. I'm not a racist. I got an Eskimo friend.
If you have to declare that you're not racist.
It wouldn't shock me if Bucky from Kentucky was actually a sissy boy from Sacramento. That would not shock me. That would not. Because
and the time and effort it takes to make all those damn accounts.
I know. It's called no life. We don't want to help your people, but
I had a 30-page book that I was taking pictures of for a friend, and I got tired by 15. I was like, you know what? I'll do this shit later.
It don't take long. It don't take long.
No.
Hang on here. Eunice says maybe she will be home by tonight. All right. I am doing a show, Eunice. I'm busy, and there's our sweet Cheska.
Hey, Cheska.
Me and Cheska had some interesting conversations over the past couple of days.
Did you now?
I've encouraged my Filipino families to always be truthful with me because I had a few that weren't, and but no, Cheska and I was good. Cheska thought I was mad at her, but she had her reasons, and no, Cheska, we're fine. Just
She's
always
what,
be truthful.
20, 21 now?
She's in college, I think 20 or 21, I think, and a beautiful young lady. She's a good girl.
Yeah, she was the real leggy one, right?
Well, her or possibly a Honey Rose. Honey Rose, to be a short girl, looks like she's got.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. But I think
and Honey Rose,
she was tall and lean, wasn't she?
Yeah, I had a video chat with her with a family member not long ago, and she's little bitty. She's a little bitty.
Is she? Well, the family member's kind of gigantic too, though.
Kelly, you and I both know I'm not going to see a donation from you, but we'll see. I'll be right back here Thursday. Coltrane says he's donating Thursday, and he will. But Kelly, I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? It's not like the show is. Well, then again, the show hasn't been as regular as it normally is because I was deathly sick for about 3 weeks.
Show needs more fiber,
and none of it was diabetic related. You know what I did during the 3 weeks I was deathly sick? Still took care of these people. Still found ways to make money, to get donations coming in. Well, not so much donations coming in, but if I was owed back, as a matter of fact, by the way, I finally got reestablished on my Social Security. I don't know if I sent you that or not. That took a lot of.
I didn't see that part. I saw the.
I've been reestablished on Social Security disability again, which they explained to me you never should have been taken off. But since October, they've been making me pay for my own Medicare A and B, $202 a month. Took away my Social Security disability check, which they're claiming I should have been getting $488. I've never gotten more than $131 in like 3 years because they've been doing all these fucking deductions. So I filed a appeal against all the deductions they've been taking from me over insurance checks I got, 2 of them. Apparently I won that because there were no deductions on the last 3 reimbursement checks they sent me. They still got a ways to go, but at least they're stepping in the right direction. And I guess the government has so little money that they have to pay me in installments, even though when they thought I owed them money, that's not how they like to do business.
Oh, yeah.
Not how they like to do business.
Oh, they've been lopping a bunch of departments off.
And you saw they fired everybody that was in charge for keeping an eye on Iran. Did you see that? They fired 25 FBI agents whose job was to track what's going on with Iran. Mm-hmm. Isn't that mighty convenient as of a couple days ago? But no,
people are still slurping that ass, man.
Kelly, where
he's doing it, he's got to have a reason.
Kelly, why don't you make a pledge here so we know what you're putting us down for, and that way we'll look for it on Thursday. And I trust you, Kelly. I've known you for a while.
Real question: is this a Kelly male or a Kelly woman?
Kelly's a male.
Okay. I can barely see that picture. I thought I saw a beard.
Oh, you're gonna love this. I was getting help with my Chime account. Whenever I get money on Chime, I would try to transfer it to my bank. My bank does not do transfers from Chime. Found that out when the Charlie account got eliminated. They recommend you take Chime. So I took Chime. Social Security gets deposited into Chime. Tried to transfer that to my investment account. All that AMC money that Timmy John investing in AMC.
Timmy John's riches.
Yeah, Timmy John's riches.
His Slim Pickens money.
Yeah, he better have got some Slim Pickens money because he didn't get no AMC money. I did try to get him to get some because I forget, he had come into some money. He sold a property and he had about $130,000 in the bank. And I said, well, why don't you take 10,000 of that? You know, you still got 120 left. It's not like you're going to totally miss it. It's money you're not going to spend at the gambling boat and see what happens. Well, Chris and I hit it pretty goddamn good. Good enough that he can do whatever the fuck he wants now. And that was a combination of both our money that put him in that position. And Timmy John, nah mama nah, didn't do anything. And then he was broke a year later. He went through $130,000 in a year.
Oh my God.
In a year.
I know a guy who did that too. $100,000 just blew right through it.
And he had no.
You give me $100,000, that's gonna last me my life.
he built that house that I inherited, and but the house and the property together ain't worth $50,000, right about.
How many
and
acres?
that was paid for. So he had that built and paid for, and still somehow went through 100. Well, there ain't no somehow. It was a gambling boat. The gambling boat took $130,000 of his money,
chasing his losses.
Chasing his losses. And
That's
you probably
the easiest
know
way to go
as well
down.
as anybody, there's lots of people that do what you do that do that, and they ain't making $5 bets; they're making $500 bets.
Yep. And it's tempting,
$1,000
but I just know it's like, no, let's go south.
Well, I told a wrestling friend of mine who just had some success at the chamber, because I had some inside information that made it look like it might be a pretty good bet. Did you?
That was the first thing I thought too when I saw that.
Did you see? Yeah, that's why I posted.
I should have gambled on it, man, because they do that on apps.
But then again, ethically, I shouldn't have.
Well, ethically, schmethically.
Well, that's the other way to look at it. Yeah, man, I didn't see any updates for the show. Well, it posts on Facebook every week. So, okay. Whether you get updates or not, every week is at the top of my page. Whether we're broadcasting on Facebook or not, the YouTube link is there.
Or just check the page every week.
The show and caught a post about you being sick. Yeah, that was me. The greatest manager of the 2000s. Yeah, that would be me. A lot of people think I made that. Have you read that post about the obscure managers of the 2000s? You know me pretty good.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, okay. I thought I posted it on the group chat with me, you, and Bob. But it's
I might have to go back and look at
it. Sinister Minister's on it with me.
Oh, and, yeah, I did. Okay, I did see that one, yeah.
A lot of people think I made that. You know me. Do you think I would list myself as an obscure manager and give myself such a small write-up in the write-up about the managers? Yeah, I got the 2 slot up at the top. Used a picture that I know came from the early 2000s, so they got that part right. But if I was going to make that, is that the write-up I'd give myself? The obscure manager?
No. Not only that, you wouldn't be able to come up with the actual meme to put that shit on. Well, Bob, make this for me.
Well, that's how that would have had to have gone. It wouldn't be me making it. Wouldn't be me.
So I can guarantee it was not him that did it.
And I don't know that AI could have come up with one, because whoever made it did a good job. But no, it got sent to me. I forgot who sent it to me. I think one of the old fans from the old days, and he sent it to me, and I'm going, and then I look at it and I'm going, obscure. Okay, all right. Well, that's not what I would have labeled myself as, but okay. And then I look at some of the other names. Well, hell, Sinister Minister, I'd be more pissed to me. He was on national television for a long fucking time.
And he's still in the NWA, or did he get fired?
No, he's a comedian now. He does stand-up comedy. He does stand-up comedy down in Florida. And I know he's not watching the show tonight. He's also terrified of Cornette. He will not come on and do the show with me anymore because Cornette gets mad at him for doing my show.
So?
Exactly. So, and Minister and I are very politically aligned. He might be as anti-Trump as me, you, or Bob, or anybody else. So what do you think? What do you think of the war? The war that ain't a war. And by the way, did you hear the reasoning? Oh, this is great. Let me give you a scenario. I was hoping I'd remember to do this on the show. I think Bob would have got a kick out of it. Here's what happened. Let me get my earpiece in good. I had to go over and beat the shit out of my neighbor today. Just out of the blue. I had to go over there, and I just went over there, and I just beat the shit out of him.
Did you have a whoop-ass stick with you?
Then I came back home, and people were asking me, why did you go over there and beat the shit out of Josh? Well, here's the thing. I had heard rumors that Josh was going to be attacked by the other neighbor. My other neighbor was going to attack and beat the shit out of Josh. But I had inside information that if my neighbor went over and beat the shit out of Josh was going to launch an impromptu attack on me because, well, I'm in alliance with my neighbor, so he's going to attack me. So it's preventive maintenance to keep Josh from getting the jump on me. I went over and beat the shit out of Josh, going, hey, motherfucker, you're getting ready to get your ass beat again, but it won't be by me. because I've already done it. And you got another ass whipping coming, but don't come fucking with me because I got the jump on you. I've already broken your arm, I've broken your leg, and I snapped your spine. Now what are you going to do, bitch? Oh, by the way, your wife ain't going to take over because I just laid her out too. Oh, by the way, your dogs, they're in rough shape. So that is the scenario that Marco Rubio's given as to why we attacked Iran. Not good people. Be the first to agree with that. Give me a second. But Marco Rubio stood up there with a straight face and said, oh, yeah, we had to attack Iran because we knew Israel was going to attack Iran. And when Israel attacked Iran, we knew they were going to come after us.
Made perfect sense.
Okay. And there's Republicans going, yeah, makes perfect sense. We got to jump on those mofos.
Including knuckle draggers.
We had information that if Israel attacks them, and what's Benjamin Netanyahu been wanting to do to Iran for 40 fucking years?
Exactly.
Attack Iran. That's what he's been wanting to do. Didn't have the guts or the military to do it himself, so now he's got Trump, dumb fuck, doing it for him. And but no, anytime you've got one mentally ill, decaying piece of shit fuck making all the decisions of what we do financially, militarily, deciding what states get FEMA help, what states don't,
based on loyalty.
Based who said anything bad about me, sending ICE to people's home who criticize him, including news media. That's how Don Lemon and that other female black reporter got arrested, is because, well, they had said critical things about Donald Trump. Guess what media does? Guess what happens in here? I'm not sending anybody to Bucky from Kentucky's home because he's a dumb fuck. He has the right to be a dumb fuck. Bucky from Kentucky does.
You know, it's amazing to me. I can understand, cults happen, but for that to be your leader, for that to be what you see as a man, you know what I mean? And you want to emulate that.
And by the way, 5 times dodged the war. He says that people that get caught in the war are losers. That's what he said about John McCain, who was a Republican that I would have voted for because he's a good, decent man. He would have had my vote just for what he did with Obama. When that lady called him a Muslim and he stopped her right there. No, ma'am. No. And it doesn't matter. And no, he wasn't born wherever the hell you're trying to. No, he was born in Hawaii. Guess what? Hawaii is a part of the United States. Stop it, ma'am. And he walked away from it.
You got to tell people some of that.
Yeah, he wasn't going to let her talk her shit. Flores Ladazma Shane is in the house. They're needing some rice pretty bad. She's one of the ones needing food. Cheska probably needs Flores. Cheska and Flores both need a little bit of help. For those of you that are watching and that give 2 shits, which Bucky didn't, so that's why Bucky goes, because Bucky's sick. But Bucky's
he's got the diabetes.
He's got the diarrhea is what he's got. He's got the diarrhea of the mouth is what he had, and that's why he's sitting back watching the show.
Terry Funk used to say, "You got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain, son."
Well, look at all these beautiful women dropping in here. We got Jambi. Jambi's a beautiful young lady. Cheska's a beautiful young lady. A couple of these aren't quite 18 yet, but I can acknowledge they're pretty from 8,000.
They're pretty, yeah.
Marianne's a very pretty girl. And then we have Sheila May. That's my love. Sheila May. And Sheila May is the one that we raised the money for so that she could see her mother for the first time in 4 years. Cheska is wanting to visit some family members, sorta. And it's probably about $100 for her to get to see some family members that she hasn't seen in a long time. Needless to say, we have medical, food issues and everything that we're trying to take care of first. But if GoFundMe really takes off, and by the way, the GoFundMe is being publicized in a nationwide set of magazines that will hit publication next week. I had to pay $225 to do that. My friend Desiree Brockington, shout out to Desiree. That's what she's been doing. She was my first ever headphone spokesperson. and she's based in it. I think her office is based out of Atlanta, Georgia, or at least it used to be. She's down south, regardless where she's at right now. And Desiree, for $225, will put me or my story in countless magazines across the country. News organizations get it, and I discussed it with people involved with the show and family members, and they said, "Well, you've gotten basically 2 donations. Jazzy Jana donated 100, Bob donated 500. I've been waiting on an insurance check I was supposed to get. They're fucking with me on it. They're trying to claim that I don't have the right for my insurance company to do the estimate, and for me to get a check on that, even though my car is paid for. So my
insurance is for
my company says through Volvo, the estimate's $1,600, counting labor, painting, the mirror that fits, and to get you back where you were. By the way, Flint, Michigan water is still. Oh my God, yeah.
Shit,
Yeah,
we've been talking about that since what, 2001?
Michigan Mike lives up around that way, or has, and one of my old OVW cohorts is from up around that way.
So do y'all shower in that? I mean, because I remember Kevin Nash saying he went to India, and he said over there, like, even if you get the water in your mouth a little bit and spit it out like when you're in the shower, he said he shit blood for 3 days after that.
I haven't done that, but I'll tell you who else has got some horrible waters. Nashville, Tennessee. We had to buy filters for our faucets there, and even worse than Nashville, Tennessee was Chesapeake, Virginia. Norfolk.
Really?
Yeah, that area. Chesapeake, Virginia had water so bad that you couldn't rinse your mouth out after brushing your teeth.
Oh wow!
It was hard. And you know who's rated probably top 5 in the country, if not higher, as to who's got the best water? There's 2 cities that might shock you.
New York?
And I guarantee you they're both in the top 5.
In New York City?
New York City? Who's the other one?
Philly?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Really?
Louisville, Kentucky.
The only reason I knew New York is because they have a pizzeria down here where they actually have New York water brought in to make their dough.
Tap. They claim their tap is better than a lot of people's filtered
water. That's what they say. I can't really say I've had the tap.
We gained 6 viewers. Hopefully they're not all Filipino, because they're not going to donate.
How do you pronounce that?
And I guarantee you, John Fuentes, I guess. And a lot of these people I've helped recently, and what they have to understand is that once we help you once in a month, that's probably it for another month or 2, because we got about 100.
You got to loop back around in the line.
Yeah, we got about 150 families on here needing help, and this show is to help people, not my favorite people. And if I got to help my favorites, I'd be about 2 of you getting any help. So,
all right. Looks like GoFundMe charges a transaction fee of 2.9% plus 30 cents per donation.
Do they?
Yep. For charities, 2.2%. So you get a 0.7% discount.
So if I have $1,000 in there, what do I take out of the 1,000? Can you do that math real quick?
If it's just like the one donation, it's going to be the 30 cents, and then was that $22?
Fuck. Okay. Well, hope we get a lot of donations.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So
30 cents ain't shit.
No, we're not worried about the 30 cents. It's that because Bob put in 500. So if I withdraw Bob's 500, it costs me $22.30 or more than that. Is it 22?
If you withdraw 1,000, it'd be $22. It'd be 11 if you did the 500.
500. Okay. Well, if we get a bunch of those donations, who cares?
There you go.
And there's people out there. Now, I did send Anthony Scaramucci's office a link to my GoFundMe. We'll see where that goes. He obviously has the power, but then again, God knows how many people are hounding Anthony for a donation.
Yeah, exactly.
How many people are hounding Mark Cuban for a donation, and what they put you through probably to get that donation. So poor Josh. I'd heard that neighbors were going to beat him up, so I had to go over and beat him up. That's exactly what Marco Rubio said today.
You saved democracy doing that too.
I saved democracy beating up my neighbor today. What I did. So college basketball. Tournament? Are you much of a college basketball fan? Do you follow the college basketball?
Tournament time, I am. Yeah.
Oh yeah, tournament time is God. And Louisville has faded a little bit. We have not been lighting it up. We were 24th last week. Probably going to fall out this week. We lost a couple of good guys. Duke only beat us by 3. Duke beat NC State yesterday by about 30.
Yeah, I saw that.
We beat NC State by 40. And NC State has beaten some good teams. NC State beat North Carolina, I think.
There's been a lot
Just
of parity this season.
It has been weird. Yeah, North Carolina got beat by NC State, I think, which is
they did. And I gambled on that game.
Indiana beat Purdue. Indiana's like 17-12. Sub 500 in the conference, I think. And Indiana fucking beat Purdue.
Now, do they have the transfer portal like football does?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Whether Louisville has to reload next year or not, I don't know. Let me check my Facebook messages. See if there's any news there. JMB, can I ask you for some rice? JMB, how many times have I helped you the last 30 days?
You can ask.
And I told you to talk to your boss about getting your pay up. And you all don't never listen to that. So, JMB, I don't know, honey. I don't know. Based on the donations that we have so far, tonight is not going to be a good night. We've got, $80 in the house, and I think that's it. I think that's it. Let me get back to StreamYard. Yeah. Let me try this side for a while just to see if it feels any different. There we go. On the right side.
Over there?
Yeah. Not a little bit closer to my screen. Let's see. Jovelin died. I don't know if I've seen that name. The fabulous Jackie Lopez. I don't know if I've seen that name. So, being new and asking for money tonight is not a good idea because even our regulars are struggling to get anything.
Oh, will you accept Jackie Lopez?
What's that? I hope
will you accept Jackie Lopez?
You're accepted. Here you are. Here you are.
All right, you're in.
All right, you're in the cult. You're in the cult. So yeah, looking forward to NCAA tournament time. That gets going, I think, next weekend, right?
Yeah. And that's some of the easiest money
that'll be your conference tournaments.
Oh,
when Louisville was doing real good, I used to want us to lose the opening round tournament game. So that we would get, because the last thing I wanted to do was win 4 straight days in a row and then go to the NCAA tournament and get knocked out in the first round. Because there's a thing my brother believed in that I actually kind of believe in too. It's called the do factor. Y'all won 19 in a row. You motherfuckers are due to get beat.
Oh, yeah.
The do factor.
Have you ever noticed that when there's a kick on the line, they'll start talking about how, he hasn't missed all year. And then it just seems like every time they shank it.
Yeah, and they always blame the announcer for jinxing him.
Yeah.
So now I did make a prediction in wrestling. Now this one I didn't know anything about. The Randy Orton thing. If anyone saw the messages that Randy sent me, because we were supposed to have dinner either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night in Louisville. Or not Friday night because he's going to be at SmackDown. But it was either going to be Friday during the day or Thursday if he came in early or Saturday if he stayed a day late. Well, you know what? It probably had to be early Saturday too because he needed to be in Chicago for the pay-per-view. So our time frame was Thursday, Friday during the day, Saturday during the day because he would have had to have been in Chicago that evening. And I'm sure as long as Randy gets to the building 2 hours early, Randy's fine. I don't think anybody's making Randy get there at 11 a.m.
Nobody's finding him.
But under the circumstances, I get a message from Randy, and a very lengthy one. Very lengthy, very evil. He's
cursed all of you.
Yeah, he says, Kenny, he says, yeah, man, I was looking so forward to coming down and having dinner with you guys. He says, but due to creative, I'm going to be on the Pat McAfee show tomorrow. And then they're busing me, I'm assuming on Cody's bus or whoever else has a bus.
I thought he had one.
I don't know that Randy has a bus. He said they're busing me. I don't think Randy has a bus. Cody got one. Yeah. And I noticed one of the other stars. Cena had one.
I think Roman has one.
I saw Roman get off a bus.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's a lot way to travel, man.
Yeah.
Just get some sleep as soon as you're done with your match.
If you got family, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. I don't know. I would just do the shit I did in OVW. Guys, I'm working Wednesdays. And I ain't going to any town. I ain't going to any town further than 100 miles away.
Yeah.
Because I'm a star. Good luck to the rest of you. Y'all tell me how it went. So I figured somebody would have had that type of stroke there. I really did. So so based on what Randy said, due to creative, I won't be able to make it in time to do a dinner with you, but tell them I said hello and thanks for the offer. King, I guess the only way I'm going to see you Friday is if you're backstage, so which sounded like an invitation for me to be backstage. Well, there's two reasons I didn't do that. It is hard as fuck for me to get in and out of a major arena. Earth, Wind, and Fire is going to be here in Louisville again soon, and I can't go because I can't get in and out of the building, even with help these days. Hips back and everything's just too bad. God knows where I'd have to park. God knows how far it would be to try to get in to the building. And then the second thing that I didn't think of right off the top, King, I'll see you backstage. I won't get to see you unless I get to see you backstage. The other thing that I didn't factor in at the second he told me that was the shit that I have said about Stephanie, Triple H, and their papa and papa-in-law. If they had to sing me backstage, I guarantee you they read the shit that I post. Because I have blistered Vince 1,000 times. And there ain't no alleged as to what Vince did. I've been hearing about Vince since 1984 from people that travel up and down the roads with him.
I remember the whole Rita Marie situation.
What's that?
I remember the whole Rita Marie situation. I was only 10 when that happened.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. So, I've known about Vince for a long time, and there's a lot of people that told me those stories act now like, well, I didn't know anything about that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. A couple of popular podcasters. I didn't know anything about that. Yeah, you did, because y'all are the ones that told me, you lying motherfuckers. But anytime multiple women come forward, like with Trump, like with various people in the Trumpstein files, I have a tendency when it's multiple women to believe them. Now, if it's one crazy bitch, like if AJ Lee filed a complaint, AJ might be fucking with somebody. But if it's AJ Lee and 7 other WWE girls said Vince touched them where they shouldn't have been, probably happened. I had issues with some of the wrestlers participating with Vince in some of this shit. And then one says, well, I was invited to do it, but I decided not to. Well, apparently you thought about it, you dick. And everybody knows who I'm talking about. I don't want to get my ass whipped, so I'm going to be careful.
Just shoot him in the kneecaps.
Shoot him in the kneecap. That's been discussed. That's been discussed by other people who may have been involved with underage girls. So, so I did not want to. So even if I had gone, you can't be backstage that you're not going to run into Triple H and Stephanie or those who support their views. And Randy might not know what I've said, but if Randy looks at his Twitter account, he knows what I've said. Maybe he thinks we don't give a shit. I don't know, but that would be putting Randy in a bad way if Randy gets me backstage, and then Triple H and Stephanie see me back there. Have you heard what he said about Pop? Yeah, that's why he's here. So I couldn't put Randy in a bad way. And so if Randy and I meet up, it will be at a restaurant somewhere. It will not be backstage. Kenny, do you think they'll ever put you in the Hall of Fame? Fuck no. Am I arrogant enough to think that I have the credentials that I should be there? Yeah. If the Birdman Coco Beware's in the Hall of Fame, and yeah. Based on what we did, should Jimmy be there?
SD Jones is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh man.
And not to be critical of Axe and Smash, because one of them has become friends of mine over the years. I think it's Axe. Yeah, I think Axe.
Yeah, he was the Masked Superstar, right? Oh.
Yeah, he's been friends with me on some podcasts and has been very nice to me. But just because you're nice to me doesn't mean I put you in the Hall of Fame.
I actually really liked Demolition when I was growing up.
Did you really? Hall of Fame material? Hall of Fame? Because the
Hall of Fame did hold the titles longer than anybody else before New Day did.
Really?
They did, yeah. They were the longest reigning champions until New Day took it.
You know what? You still haven't sold me on putting them in the Hall of Fame, though.
They beat
and someone, I'll tell
Andre
you
and Haku.
And I'll tell you what, a lot of people higher than me agree with me. Because how long have Axe and Smash been out of the business? Long
30 years.
Time. I did a podcast with Axe in 2012 where they were roasting me on some podcast in Chicago. For whatever reason, Axe was on there the first night that I'd ever met him. Cornette was on there. And it was for whatever reason, they were roasting me on some podcast. And that's where me and Axe become friends.
Now spoke to Smash a lot,
they've been out of the business 30 years. After 5 years of being out of the business, that's when, if you've done anything, it is time to consider Hall of Fame status. For 30
but
years
you know
later,
what? They were held out because Vince was pissed at them for doing the whole was the concussion lawsuit that they had going. They were part of that lawsuit.
Which makes the Hall of Fame worthless because S.D. Jones and Coco Beware are there. No offense to Coco Beware, but the Birdman was not a Hall of Fame.
He can be in the Memphis Hall of Fame.
He can be in the Memphis Hall of Fame. He can be there, but not the WWE. S.D. Jones, he wrestled on some Memphis television, and he can't even be in the Memphis Hall of Fame. But he's in the WWE.
Sudden defeat.
Yeah. Good. I like that. But no, he cannot be. No. But Demolition apparently has some things on their resume I didn't know they had, and I still wouldn't put them there. I think the Hall of Fame should be reserved for Impact fucking players. There's only 5.
Well, now what about Axe himself as a mass superstar or the spoiler?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't know enough about.
And this is a friend of mine, a casual friend.
Yeah.
We've never met in person that I know of, but we've become internet friends. And no, we might not be friends anymore if this podcast gets out. Is name recognition worthy of the Hall of Fame? I don't think so.
It depends on what that name did. You know, if it's
now, I am telling you that Taker got AJ as a shoot. AJ,
I saw that
because AJ's not that good of an actor.
Well, yeah, he looked very confused.
He as was I. Because I heard. I said, why is Taker out there stealing fucking AJ's moment? God damn it! Just let AJ have his moment. Stand up there with everybody. So now I get why they did it. And AJ's as lost as I am. And I'm looking at the look in his eyes, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Me and you got unfinished business. Well, AJ wasn't doing the wrestling acting shit.
Just retired.
He wasn't doing the wrestling acting shit. He totally was absolutely confused. And so was I. We got unfinished business. Man just announced his retirement. What the fuck? And then he gets up there, I'm proud to announce, and then you saw the smile on AJ's face. And then when he leaned in, where there was the so-called hot mic where you can barely hear him, he says, Taker, you got me good.
Yeah, I saw
which
that.
Taker knew he got him good. And
it kind of takes the luster out now. If you see Taker coming, you know you're in. So they need to switch up a little bit by now.
Well, they're going to have to switch that up because of and then putting Steph.
Or what if it's fucked up if he came down there and was like, you thought you was in, didn't you? And then rides back off.
So they're putting Stephanie in, and Michelle.
Right.
Michelle McCool already in. Was that last year, or is she going?
Yeah, last year. And she had
Michelle McCool. The Hall of Fame.
She wasn't that great. Nothing. You know what?
No.
If she's in, then you got to put Layla L in too, because she was half of the act.
And I barely remember who she is.
Really?
I barely remember.
You see a picture of her, you remember her ass.
Yeah,
Shelton got up in that.
Still doesn't put you in the Hall of Fame because Shelton Benjamin got up in your ass. Shelton Benjamin should be lucky to qualify for the Hall of Fame. As good as he was.
You know, he's on the bubble, I think.
Oh,
he'd be one of those
he's on the bubble
honky-tonk man types.
He's on the bubble because Coco Beware and SD Jones got in.
Yeah, that's true. They could have done so much more with him.
Oh yeah. And Shelton ain't that bad of a talker.
That's what I was about to say. I've seen him be funny on interviews and stuff, but it's like they handcuffed him on TV.
Yeah. But based upon what you accomplished in the WWE, just everybody gets the fucking tag titles.
Yeah.
But so AJ doesn't have to wait a day. Axe and Smash wait 30 years.
Yep.
AJ was only in the company 10 years. 10 years.
Nowadays, though, they start talking a lot more about your past.
Doesn't have to wait a day. Jim Cornette thought he was going in because Jimmy told me that he was trying to figure out a way to have me involved in his induction that I think was going to be in Louisiana. Because remember, Remember, I was the Hall of Fame mentionee because who did they put in? That was
Rock and Roll Express, I think.
Rock and Roll, and I got mentioned on WWE television during that induction.
I remember that,
and I said, now I'm officially a WWE Hall of Fame mentionee. WWE sent me a ring that I've got over here. Is in my drawer. I got to find it. They sent me a ring it's one of the real ones. Now they didn't go through the trouble of engraving it and all that shit.
Yeah.
They just sent me some heavy ass fucking ring.
Nice.
That's real. I mean, I've dropped it on this desk before, and it sounds like a fucking brick hits the thing. It ain't one of the
Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's like. So I've got. I don't wear it because I just don't wear rings. Hell, I didn't even wear a wedding band because that's cheating on the bitch. Nah.
I got these long ass alien fingers. I don't really want to draw attention to. I can palm a basketball, man. It's just freakishly long.
I can't. Depending on how well the ball's inflated and the grip, I used to be able to palm a basketball. But not every basketball. Not every basketball. I can't
really grab much anything.
I could jump fairly well when I was in school, and I was known for being able to dunk a marble or a golf ball. I could dunk a basketball. I could grab the rim at 6 feet tall, but I could not.
See, I always just under.
Just under? Yeah. But I once dunked a golf ball at Oldham County High. And for a white guy, 6 feet, 200 and... No, I think I probably weighed 175 then. And
that was my high school weight.
But I could still do it at 212. When I graduated, I was 212. 9th grade, 10th grade, I was around the 175 mark. Got up to 212, then got sick, went down to 165. I had the flu, 1979. Oh, wow. That was the last time I ever had the flu.
That must have been the B flu or whatever. That they have like the A and the B, and the B was
whatever they had in 79 shut my ass down, I'll tell you that. Well, Randy Satterley was so we've got a grand total of $80 in donations. And we
gave them everything we could.
We've been here 1 hour. 22 people watched the show. 3 people donated. Not Bucky the bitch.
Shame on all your houses. Not a lot of the regulars though tonight.
No, I don't. Well, they all got the link. I sent the link to everybody, and lots of Filipinos dropped in. So, guys, not much money came in tonight, and I'd sent out a shitload this week. So we're gonna have to hope that GoFundMe is probably not going to catch on at all for another 2 weeks. She's doing the press release, writing it up tonight. I've sent her all the information that she needs for it, including links to the podcast, links to the donation button, and links to the GoFundMe. I still got to figure out how to retrieve the money out of GoFundMe. I've done it before, but I don't know how to do it. So I guess I'm going to have to read up and figure out how to do that, or y'all coach me through it or something. But I'm not going to worry about touching it for another.
We'll figure it out
until we see what it does. I set up another one that was through the 501c3 charity alone, but I never did publicize it. I set it up, never did publicize it because they wanted the money going directly into the 501c3 account, which I didn't have any problem with. They just didn't really make it clear as to when and how you got it out. And if they make it hard to get out, then you can't do anything for the people. I can't do SendWave directly out of my bank account. It won't let you.
Yeah.
I have to link particular, like I got a PayPal card linked to SendWave and a Venmo card. It won't let me use a credit card, and it won't let me use my bank cards. So right now with SendWave, the only
Always
thing I'm
something in the
using,
way.
always something in the way. Yeah. So but yeah, and I also made the prediction because it had to happen last night or it wasn't happening. That Penta, it was just set
Oh
up,
yeah.
and what gave it away, because I thought that was going to be the night. Uh, your boys got 2 titles anyway. I've never
Oh,
agreed
Dom.
with having one guy having multiple titles like they used to do with Dan Severin and a few others.
Yeah.
And Dan would have what,
Shit,
like
Ultimo Dragon had
eight
9.
belts or something. So I never agreed with that. And
well, it just looks weird. Like,
and I think Dominic's enough of a team player to spread the wealth, and I think everybody respects Penta. And Penta
he really
had
didn't
not
even need a
been
belt.
no, and Penta has not been getting a lot of big wins on TV. So I predicted that Penta was finally going to win, and I didn't know it for sure until Danhausen cursed Dominic. That's okay. All right, he's fucked. Danhausen
Penta
didn't
just
come there
doesn't
to,
do it for me.
my son loves him. Oh my
Really?
God, he
I mean, I know the
loves him.
kids love him too, you know, but
Yeah, and his English is real good, better than I thought. I didn't realize his English was so good. I saw him doing an interview in the back the other day.
Whatever happened to his brother? Because they even had him on WrestleMania, and then I haven't heard anything from him. Ray
What was
Phoenix.
his brother's name? Do you recall? I think Ray got hurt. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one my son thinks very highly of is Ray Phoenix. And but no, I don't. What's the thing he does with Penta? When what's he say?
No fear. It's a zero. I can't remember what the.
I don't remember what the last part of it is.
Mero,
Boy,
I
think people are terrified of being involved in donating tonight because the regulars ain't saying shit. Shout out to Jazzy Jana, who did donate $100 in the GoFundMe, and Bob went above and beyond with what he did. He put $500 in there, and I'm still battling trying to get that insurance check. They're fighting me on it, but Alexa says they have to let me use my insurance not the adjuster, but that I get to pick the body shop and go by their estimate. That's what Alexa tells me. They're telling me that
was the way it was, forever.
That's what I thought. They're telling me that even if I have Volvo do it, you can do that, but they have to use our appraisal. That's
our used parts.
Yeah. Oh, they want me to take a $99 mirror they found in Nashville. I said I got one of those in the trunk of my car. I got one in the trunk of my car. Guess what? My $90 mirror does not fit that I got from eBay, and they won't give me my money back because we tried to put it on. So I'm stuck with a $90 mirror I can't use.
And I'm selling on eBay.
They said, well, it's the exact mirror that you need. I said, that's what it said when I ordered it from eBay. This is your exact mirror, and then it won't fit. Now they won't take it back because we tried to put it on because it's got electrical parts on it. So I've told them. They said, well, we can't get over why you won't just use that and use our mechanics. We guarantee the work for life. I said, I've heard that before too. And I said, no, we're gonna stick with Volvo. What's Volvo's giving me a $1,600 estimate. They're giving me with the mirror and their labor maybe $300 or $400 if I just want to take the money.
With junkyard parts.
Little bit of a difference.
Yeah, just a
so I'm going to contact the Kentucky Department of Insurance, see what they tell me. My own insurance agent did not know. She said, I'm anxious to see what you tell me, but I'm under the assumption you pick who you want to do it. And if you want the check, do you own the car? Yeah, I do. Well, if you own the car, they got to cut you the check if that's what you tell them to do. So I'm verbally hearing the right things from other people, except for the company I'm dealing with.
Right.
So once the Department of Insurance in Kentucky tells me what my rights are, then we'll know more. So it's enough. I'll drag them out for a while and see.
It's such a Ponzi scheme. Like they hold you at bay while they're getting extra money, and then they'll eventually pay you off.
Yeah. So I guess we better thank everybody real quick. TC from the NC with $10.
Thank you.
Matt Atkins with $20.
Thank you, man.
And Randy the Macho Man Satterley with 50. And oh, by the way, StreamYard tonight being brought to us by Sanford, Jeffrey Sanford and Son, or Sanford Suitor. He has sponsored us for the next 2 months.
Nice.
And so that was very nice of him to do that. And he gets his goodie bag on March the 6th. We just shipped it out.
Ooh, what's in it?
One of the things he doesn't know, it's going to be a surprise, but it's worth $60. He got two water bottles. He's got one that works, that doesn't leak, and one that does. We're going to let him find out the hard way, which is which. And that one is going to be a change. No, I told him which one doesn't leak. And but he's getting 2 water bottles and my autographed book, which I didn't even know he wanted. So, but he's been a very good donor to us over the years. I'm sure if he hasn't seen the show live tonight, he'll see it when he gets home from work. But Jeffrey Sanford, the sponsor of StreamYard for the next 2 months, and I'm sure that once he gets his goodie bag, he'll look to do a little something extra for us. And it cost me $20. Well, it cost me $17 to ship you that stuff. I expect reimbursement. Sir. So he says, you didn't have to pay for StreamYard this month. No. But it eat into it. It eat into it. So what do you do? So I guess I'll just wait for you on Thursday and be pleasantly surprised.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yep.
How has the gambling scene been going? We'll go, guys. Let's at least crack $100. We got 80. Let's at least crack 100, 120. So let's go 10 more minutes. That'll be 10:35. And by the way, I had me some good spicy chili mixed with Blaze meatballs.
Oh God!
Blaze has these big ass meatballs. They come 3 to a container. Well, they sent me 4 containers home. Cameron took one of them, little bitch.
No shit.
So I added 9 meatballs to 4 cans of Brooks Chili Hot Beans, the spicy chili hot. Turned out pretty good because there's various peppers and jalapenos and everything in those meatballs and goat cheese. So I heated all those up in a saucepan. 4 cans of the Brooks Chili Hot Beans. Didn't add anything else to it. Turned out pretty good. There's probably 4 or 5 meals in there. I had one tonight. I made a small bowl and I ate half of it and was stuffed for lunch. So I had the other half for dinner. And I still got a whole Blaze pizza in there. Do you see the pictures of that pizza that we got?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh God. Filipinos are going nuts. You're seeing that. Look at all those vegetables. I said, look at all that meat. Yeah, you got a lot of both. I said, yeah. I said, no, they'll stack it till you say stop. Yeah. I said, and then there wasn't any more room for meat and vegetables at pizza. It was that or to roll off cooking it.
And a little spring of cheese. Ding.
Yeah, so they made us 4 of those over there at the corporate meeting. And I'm hoping on my birthday that Jimmy John's, shout out to Jimmy John's, is going to sponsor my little birthday get-together because the gyro is supposed to be coming out real soon.
Ooh. So you said Jimmy John's has that coming.
Yeah, that's coming soon. And if Jimmy John's is making it, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I was supposed to tell people that or not because I asked Alexa if it's out yet. Computer, when will Jimmy John's be debuting the gyro? I bet it don't know.
Jimmy John's has already launched their new Greek and chicken gyros.
Oh.
They're available now for a limited time, so you can try them today.
Oh, yesterday they weren't available.
Well.
Hey. The chicken gyro.
It's always a Tuesday when shit gets released.
I guess. Yeah, yesterday it wasn't available. Didn't know anything about it.
Nice.
Same device. Yeah, okay. So there you go. The chicken gyros are out. You got a Jimmy John's anywhere near you?
About a mile away. Yep.
Might be worth trying. You might be able to give us our first review. You going to be here on Thursday?
I will.
If you get a chance to try one by then, because I probably can't get the soonest I'll probably be able to get one's on my birthday. Because I'm saving up my goodwill and just going to have him treat us real good on my birthday, hopefully, which is on a Monday.
Yeah, I might get one for tomorrow. And
Daniel Limley might. Let's see if Limley helps save the day. Limley, you bitch! We're a penny short, Coltrane.
I knew he was going to do that too.
Limley sent $19.99. Hey King, is there possible I could come on and talk about the state political I think.
How much have you donated?
Well, Kelly, if and this is Bob's rules, you can come on, talk about whatever you want, and but it used to be $100 donation to get on the show for an hour. Kelly, I don't know what your budget is. What donation could you make to put you on the show? And yeah, we'll put you on, and we'll do it on the night that Bob's here and Coltrane, and we'll have a 4-way discussion about it. Hell, Michigan Mike might even join us because Michigan Mike is always making big donations, and
I
he
haven't
runs
seen
that
him in a
snow
while
club.
either.
Yeah, he made a $40 donation the last time I did a show.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Michigan Mike did that for us, and so yeah, we made $99.99, and a bitch ain't
He's some bitch.
and a bitch ain't one. That's what we got going there. And
my dog keeps nudging me, so I need to go ahead and take his ass outside.
yeah, my dog.
I will be here Thursday.
My dog is going to be ready to go as well. So yeah, thank you for dropping in. We will see you Thursday.
No problem.
And
take care, peoples.
And hopefully this publication does us good. Be good. All righty. Yeah, Kelly, see what you could do for us on a donation, and I'll talk with Bob. Let me know when you want to come on. Yeah, we'll have you on. Me, you. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. I'll make an exemption. It used to be 150, then Bob lowered it to 100. And something up. I have a great following here. Oh, yeah. Well, spread the word. Have them join the show. And maybe they won't mind kicking in a few dollars to help us with. As a matter of fact, if you could, I don't know when you could you donate 20 tonight, because that'll get us to 120, and we can feed 4 families tonight to have $120, and that would be matching what Daniel Lemley just did. He did the $19.99. So if you could do 20 tonight, that would be great if you could. And yeah, you got my word. I'll put you on the show. We'll send you the links and everything on how to do it. Spread the word to your people. We'll give you a week or so to advertise it when you're going to be on. And we'll probably do it on a Thursday night, because that way Bob and Coltrane both can be here. Bob has nerd night on Tuesday nights, and I was shocked Coltrane came in. I'm glad he did. Certainly needed the help tonight. And so let me know if you can do that. Let me see if I can reduce my screen. Well, the ways to donate are at the bottom, are they not? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the ways to donate are at the bottom of the screen. Let me see if I can take down that ticker tape. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's the way to order this logo, the new logo, my Miami Hurricane version shirts and hoodies. They're in there. So the t-shirt shop's been ticking all night. So you got that. And Dan Emily with the technically $20 donation. Thank you, Dan Emily. And Kelly says he could make a $50 donation. I have a great following here in Flint and around the way. Okay. Yeah, spread the word and get some people in here to watch the show. We'll talk about it. But as an extra bonus, if you could do 20 for us tonight, that would be great. And that'll put us to where we can feed 4 families tonight that did not know they were going to be getting any help tonight. That would be a big help if you could do that. The ways to donate are right there. Cash App, $ Starmaker Bolin, foodforfilipinos@gmail.com, Kenny Bolin at msn.com, Bolin Services Incorporated at gmail.com. And let me see if I have the way to put up the QR code. There you go. Can I move the QR code? Okay. Apparently, thought I could do 2 of those at once, but apparently not. Nope, apparently not. VS logo, Bolin Scaramucci. No need to do that. We all know where we're at. There's the old school logo that I'm wearing tonight. Blaze Pizza, give them a shout out for hosting the corporate meeting the other day. And then good old Jimmy John's right there. And Five Guys we still do a little bit with. We just don't get over that way very much. But there's the QR code. If anybody wants to donate through the QR code, that goes to Bolin Services Incorporated at Gmail, but they do charge a little bit of a fee. And even when Anthony Scaramucci donated, he paid a healthy sum in fees so that we didn't have to. So that was nice of him to do that. Let me check, see if any other donations have come in. Kelly's ignoring me. And I don't mind a donation, but my Cash App and Chime got hacked by some call friend. Now I'm waiting for... Yeah, I have Cash App and Chime as well. As a matter of fact, I had to link my Chime to Cash App because I could... Hey, Stuart, what's going on? Shinsuke Nakamura, I know you're in here late, but we are desperately trying to come up with another $20 donation so that we can feed 4 of the families tonight. And that'll get us to $120, $30 a family. And one thing about it, we haven't been draining you of donations lately, and you ain't got a badge. Any chance to make a $20 donation for us tonight? And yeah, where you been? Where you been? I know a lot of you say you don't get the notifications. What they're telling me is that you have to totally start from scratch and click all notifications, is what I'm told. And so I got a few of you there that get all the donations, and some of you don't. But that might be what you have to do. But if Shinsuke Nakamura could donate 20, and but Kelly's been hacked, rectify the situation on Thursday. Well, that'd be great. Yeah, whether we're getting it today or Thursday, as long as we know it's coming, that's great. And like I said, I'll put you on the show. Probably schedule it down the road a week or two to give you time to advertise it to your friends up there. And then spread the word and see if we can get some extra viewers on the show. And so it is 10:35. We gave you 1 hour and 26 minutes tonight. So Shinsuke, I hate to say hi to you and then head out, but go back and rewatch the show. We thought we covered some pretty good stuff here tonight. Covered a lot about a little bit about politics, a little bit about the war that ain't a war. Yeah, right. And I gave a scenario about what I had to do to my neighbor today to parallel with what Marco Rubio said the reason was that we had to attack Iran, whatever. Unbelievable. And we talked about the pay-per-view. I should be a millionaire if I'd listened to the information I was given, but I didn't. So other than that, so thank you guys. And Shinsuke, if you can help us out with a donation, man, you see the ways to do it. We'd been a long time since we got one from you, so I'm too bad asking. And come back and see us. We're going to be back here Thursday night at 9 o'clock. Coltrane says he's going to be up for a nice donation on Thursday night. And so other than that, I better get out of here because my doggy needs to go out. But thank you so much. We appreciate it. And until Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I'm Kenny the Starmaker Bolin. And I did say